Alright guys, so we are finally, officially going to be getting the LF Green Ultra Instinct Revival Goku Zenkai coming out to Dragon Ball Legends tomorrow night for the weekly reset update. Now, I say finally because I think this character should have gotten his Zenkai last week. Last week for Dragon Ball Legends was pretty lackluster in terms of content. All we really got was the free-to-play Jiren, which is pretty cool, but this is the anniversary. Every single week should be jam-packed with content in my personal opinion. So guys, let's just read here. Let's talk about what this means. Is this character going to be good? I'll keep it real with you guys. I kind of forgot what this character does, except for his main things, which we're going to go over in just one bit. So it says here, when two allies are tagged Universe Rep or God Key, gain damage up and reduce sub counts on standby. So reducing sub counts is like one of the most underrated things I think in Dragon Ball Legends. It really is what's the word I'm looking for? Underrated, but let's just keep it underrated. Like it's the fine line between whether or not you get caught slipping and just kind of like die to a lock-in ability or something, and then just that extra second really does count, right? It goes on to say here, combined revive and reduced sub counts to take enemies big hits. So obviously you want to tank with this character to revive to Ultra Instinct Goku. So it's going to be pretty passive, guys. I want you to comment down below how many stars do you have this green LF Revival Ultra Instinct Goku at. Comment down below. I have him maxed out at 14 stars because he is an older character, but some people might have just gotten unlucky with this character. But I think this character was also part of the current anniversary banner we currently have right now. So hopefully some of you guys at least have him at 7 stars because I do think he's going to be good. So the color green is very crucial for two reasons. Number one, it covers pretty much or it counters the main color of Universe Rep, which is Ultra Instinct Goku, the anniversary Ultra Instinct Goku, that is. And it counters Super Saiyan 4 Diamond Goku, right? So it covers the Universe Rep team, the God Key team, as well as the, of course, the Diamond team, which is still arguably the best team in the game as a collective whole. So green is a very important color, right? And we don't have that many purples going on right now. If you really think about it, the only purples we have right now is probably the Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, which is still, I think, underrated in my personal opinion. I think he's just underrated because he came out at the exact same time as the Blue Ultra Instinct Revival or Transforming to MEY Goku for the anniversary. If you compare the two, then yeah, he's underrated. But the Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, I think, is still not underrated. I still think he's pretty good. The combo mechanics is insane with that character. So, and he's he counters greens, right? So I think countering green is a very important thing for the meta. So really quick, guys, I want to do something. Let's do this, okay? Let me pull up my in-game for you guys just one quick second. And let's just cover let's just cover what this character does because I completely forgot, but also what kind of purple characters there are out there. So let's just go to purple. Let's go to order received. So the new Jiren is purple, okay? We have that. That counters him. Oh, Majin Du's purple, of course. He's really good. And then as well, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. I think these are the main purples, which in my personal opinion is still kind of lacking. You can say Tamagami number 3, obviously is still pretty underrated in my personal opinion because of Daima. And the last one would probably be the tag, Future Trunks and Gohan. But after they revived their blue. So they're only purple for a short time in my personal opinion. So besides that, there's really nothing else here. Like this Ultimate Gohan, right? This Ultimate Gohan is really not that guy anymore, unfortunately, right? He could be, but yeah. If we just take a look at blue of what that character counters is the two main colors, right? Which is, of course, Diamond Goku as well as the Ultra Instinct Goku, right? So green is a very important color. Besides that, there's a pretty big drop-off. Actually, we could toss in this character in as well. Since we tossed him in purple, we'll toss him in blue. So yeah, the three main characters that Zenkai Revival Ultra Instinct Goku counters is the Ultra Instinct Anniversary Goku, the Super Saiyan 4 Diamond Goku, as well as the Trunks after Revival Future Gohan, right? So besides that, there's a huge drop-off. I would say nobody uses Turles that much anymore at all. But yeah, so green is a very important color in my personal opinion. Now, what does he buff? That's a very good question. He's going to buff, of course, green and Universe Rep. So if we just take a look at green and Universe Rep, he does buff the... the Kale and Caulifla, right? The Kale side in specific, but the whole character as a whole, as well as this Angel Golden Frieza, which nobody uses, but mainly it's going to be a buff to them, which You know, this Kale and Khalifa is really freaking good, dude. Really, really good. So it's gonna be buff towards them, which is really cool, which is like very underrated. I don't think a lot of people are talking about that at all. But I completely forgot what this character does. Something that I do know after he transforms, and we could just take a look at this for one quick second. So after he revives, we take a look at his abilities. It says here, applies the following effects to self after transformation. You restore your uni gauge by 100%. So of course he has the Ultra Instinct dodge mechanic. Also 40% to damage inflicted, 30% to damage inflicted for 60 timer counts. And what's really special here is applies buff effect, nullifies enemies' special actions that activate when cover changing for 40 timer counts, cannot be cancelled. 40 timer counts is crazy, dude. It is crazy because right now, if you haven't noticed, every single character that gets cover null, it's for at most 5 timer counts. That's the new Dragon Ball Legends going forward, right? 40 timer counts is absolutely crazy, right? And his blue card is a launch card. So he launches that Kamehameha, which is something I personally really do like. Just because it's not like a rush blue card where you have to time it either with blast armor or you have to time it within a combo. This right here, you could just back up, time their tap shots, time their swipes for some reason if they swipe from long range. You could just time a lot of things, right? So I actually really like this blue card a lot. It's called Heighten Instincts. It's a pretty cool name too. But yeah, besides that, him being tied into God Key and Universe Rep. So if we go back here really quick. So it says here specifically, it says when 2 allies are tagged Universe Rep or God Key, gain damage up. So this is not going to be a problem at all. You know, because Universe Rep and God Key is like super freaking, you know, buffed right now. So this is like the least of the concerns. But I really like it when Dragon Ball Legends does this, where they kind of like make it so that you get tied into certain tags. At least this is multiple tags like Universe Rep and God Key or God Key. So this is a good thing that it's 2 tags, but I like this going forward just to make things a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? A little bit more, not organized, but like team orientated. Instead of like just tossing in Majin Vegeta with Goku and stuff like that. Actually, that wouldn't work because Goku has the same thing, right? Goku needs 2 Daima characters to have your immortal ability unlocked. So Goku is a perfect example of this, right? Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So yeah, guys, comment down below. How many stars do you currently have him? I hope they don't drop the ball with this character. I hope he's really good, like at least a top 10 character, because green in itself is already a really good thing to start off, just because he's going to counter Super Saiyan 4 Goku. He's going to be countering, of course, the brand new anniversary Ultra Instinct Goku to MEY Goku, right? And he's going to be buffing Khalifa and Kale, which is also green and yellow, right? So this character is going to be pretty important in the meta, in my personal opinion. So hopefully they do not mess up this character. We'll find out tomorrow with more full details. But guys, if you did enjoy the video, as always, make sure you guys simply just like and subscribe. Keep those notifications bell on in case we get any like leaks for the anniversary in terms of like the giant battles, the ground battles. I'll keep you guys updated here 24/7, everything Dragon Ball Legends. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. Have a blessed day. Peace.